What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Mattel WWE Elite Collection Series 66, one half of the Bludgeon Brothers, Rowan. Here we do have Rowan in the packaging. What we're going to do now is take a little break, get him opened up, and we'll have a better look at the figure inside. So stay tuned, everyone. And so here we have Rowan posing out of the packaging. Before we have a look at the figure, let's actually take a look at what he comes with. Rowan here does come with two pairs of hands. He comes with a pair of fists. He comes with a pair of grip hands. He also does come with his entrance coat. He comes with a hood for his entrance coat, which has a really creepy sheep mask attached to it. And then he also does come with his Bludgeon Brothers mallet, which is a really nice batch of accessories. I guess you can count his belt as an accessory as well, but I'm keeping it on because it is technically part of his attire. But other than that, Rowan doesn't come with anything else. I think the only other thing I would have liked to see is maybe some open palmed hands. But the grip hands and fist hands will work for Rowan. So with his accessories out of the way, let's actually move on to his details. And so here we have a closer look at Eric Rowan, or just Rowan, whatever you want to call him. Same character in my opinion. But we do have a closer look at Eric Rowan, and my goodness, they did a really good job with this head sculpt. Now, if you have the original Eric Rowan, you might be able to head swap for an even meaner one. I haven't seen if the sheep masks fit on this head sculpt, but he does look really, really mean, and I'm pretty sure you can customize a new one with a Luke Harper body, just switch the heads. But this is a really nice head sculpt, and I do like it. Now, as you would expect, it does impede articulation because his beard hangs all the way down past his neck, but it's really accurate to what Rowan looks like, so good job on Mattel. You can see he does have the bald head, which again is what Rowan has. No hair on his face other than his eyebrows and his giant beard, but it looks really, really good. Having a look at his attire, I really like the fact that Mattel went all out for the Bludgeon Brothers. You can see there is some sculpt work right here in his attire. The studs right here are actually sculpted. They're not just painted on. Looking at the back, you can see again we have some of those seam lines right here on the back. We have more studs again. Really like the fact that they are sculpted. His belt is of course a separate piece, and you can see the tab in which it pegs in. For the sake of the review, let's just take that off really fast so I can continue to show off this really nice sculpt work that they have here on Rowan. Really do like his wristbands right here. You can see they are this really dark burgundy with the black stripes. Looks really menacing. I do have him with his fist at the moment. Really do like how he came out. And his pants are also something I really do like. You can see there's some sculpt work in his pants right here. The buckle, unfortunately, does not have any paint applications on it, which is a little bit unfortunate, but other than that, I say the sculpt work on his pants is done really, really well. You can see all the tears, all the patches, everything on it. It's just a fantastic piece, especially when we go down to his shins. It does look like he has some kind of kick pads right here, and you can actually see they sculpted the straps going around, so a really nice little detail there. Unfortunately, it's all black, so you really can't see anything. It's still a really nice look, especially when you get down to it. The straps right here actually do have a little bit of texture, and the paint that is on him is clean, so I can't really fault the paint apps on this figure, but really, really loving how this figure came out. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get Eric Rowan compared to other figures you may have in your WWE collection. Here we have Rowan posed next to a WWE Elite Stone Cold Steve Austin and an Elite AJ Styles. Here we do have Rowan posed next to his previous Elite release and an Elite Kane. And finally, here we have Rowan posed next to fellow Bludgeon brother Harper. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually have a look at Rowan's articulation. Now, he does have a ball joint in the head, however, because of how high or low it sits, we don't get any up or down movement out of that, which is really unfortunate. We get some really slight head tilt, but I guess it's better than the up and down movement. His head can turn a little bit to the right and a little bit to the left, and that's all you're going to be able to get out of it because his beard does get in the way. Arms are on a ball joint. They go out to the side that far, go all the way around. They swivel at the bicep, single bend in the elbow. We do have a hinge in the wrist as well as the swivel, and that works perfectly. We have an ab crunch which goes back about that far, goes forward pretty decent for a big guy. I do like that. We have a swivel at the waist, and you can swivel the belt if you want it, or just have the swivel on its own. Legs do kick forward about that far. It could have been a little bit better. They go back not that far. They go out a surprising amount, so really flexible movement on there. We do have a thigh swivel up high by the hip. Double bend in the knee, only goes up to about that far, but it's respectable. We do have a swivel right here in the boot, but because of the way his pants are sculpted, we're not going to get too much swivel out of that, and forward and back movement is non-existent. We do, however, get a slight rocker ankle, so that's something good out of that. But other than that, Rowan here is a really awesome figure, and I'm glad I have him in my collection. So what we're going to do now is take a little break, get him posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have Rowan posed for my final thoughts. Overall, the presentation on Rowan is phenomenal. I really do like the fact that he has, for the most part, a unique sculpt, sharing some parts with Harper and other bigger figures, but I still think this is a really good figure to own, especially if you're a fan of Rowan and really did love the Bludgeon Brothers gimmick like I honestly did. I honestly feel WWE kind of killed this gimmick a little too early, but that's neither here nor there. I am really happy that Mattel was able to give us some Bludgeon Brother figures before they decided to just say, no, we're not doing that anymore. Really like the fact that he comes with the mallet, the hood, and the jacket look really, really nice, and the detailing on him is phenomenal. If you do have Rowan, more than likely you're going to have Harper in your collection, because you can't have one Bludgeon Brother without the other. If you can get both of them, I really do recommend you do, especially because they are a tag team, and they do look really, really nice together. If you are looking for this series, I have seen Elite Series 66 in stores now, but I picked up my entire case off Ringside Collectibles, so if you are looking for Elite 66, you can pick them up on Ringside Collectibles. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, go check out all my other action figure reviews, as well as all my other WWE videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it's in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. While you're at it, check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, and ring that bell to be notified every time I upload a video, because subscribers aren't being notified when my videos go up, so you gotta ring that bell. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.